הנשמה כתובה פה, ממש. אבל לא רק זה, זה משפחה רבותיי שהמעשים קודמים לכל דבר. יראתם קודמת לחוכמתם, עזרה לזולת, חסד, זה האלף בית, זה המוטו של המשפחה. איך אפשר לעזור, איך אפשר לעשות למען הזולת. זה הדבר הגדול, שזה הכי מקרים. ברכתנו אליהם, כל הקהילה הנפלאה הזאת, כל הזכות של המשפחה היקרה הזאת. שהקדוש ברוך הוא יזכה אותם, לעלות מעלה מעלה. אמן. לראות בשמחת יוצאי חלציהם, בנים ובני בנים. ממשיכים את השרשרת הנפלאה הזאת של המשפחות היקרות. לעשות למען התורה, למען עם ישראל. אנחנו לא מבינים, אנחנו גרים קצת רחוק בקהילות יותר סגורות, משפחות, אבל פה בלב מנהטן, בלב העיר הזאת, להקים מקום לתפארת, שיראו אנשים, לא אחד ולא שניים, הייתי פה 2 שבתות בקיץ, אתה רואה ציבור מכל הגוונים ומכל הסוגים בא להתחבר עם הקהילה ביחד. אי אפשר לדעת, אנחנו בשיחה עם אחד האחים לא מזמן, איזה שמחה יש לו לראות יהודי, נכון, יהודי בא, עוד יהודי אכל, עוד יהודי נהנה, לא רק יפלל, יישב, יאכל, יענה. אנחנו לא יודעים מה עושה חתיכת לחם לאדם. עוגיה שאתה נותן זה מחיה נשמה של אדם. שהקדוש ברוך הוא יזכה אותנו. אמר דוד המלך, שמחנו כי מות עיניתנו שנות היינו העם, שנזכה לראות בשמחה גדולה, שמחת בניין ירושלים ותפארתה במהרה בימינו אמן.
אמן.
Spoke very beautifully about the concept of Torah, spoke about the Dome family. We just read a few weeks ago in the Brachot and the Klalot, we read Arur Asher Lo Yakum et Divrei HaTorah Azot. Maral learned something very interesting from that. Maral learned that klala is referring to the person who is Magbia Sefer Torah. That the person who is Magbia the Sefer Torah as a chiyuv, Magbia halacha, to show the Sefer Torah to everyone. And if he doesn't, then that's the order. That's why sometimes you go to the Knesset, you find people, they lift up the Sefer Torah, they don't show it to everyone. Every time I see that, I say, oy vay goy, because I have been ba'aru. There's this concept of making sure that everyone sees the Sefer Torah. And now we're in Sukkot, not Simchatim. And the Simcha of Sukkot was something very interesting. And all the Korbanot, we know, all the Korbanot had Nisuch Hayayim. There was always Nisuch Hayayim for the Korbanot. On Sukkot, you had something unique. You had Nisuch, what was that? Nisuch Shalmayim. Nisuch Hamayim. And we know that the Gemara, the Shechet Sukkot, talks about Simchat Pedashuvah, that occurred in the Bet HaMikdash. Kol Misha Lo Ra'a Simchat Pedashuvah Lo Ra'a Simchat Miyamav. It was the most amazing thing. You had the Rabbanim who were doing handstands and breakdancing and juggling acts. All the Rabbanim were doing all the most amazing things. But what's interesting is that the Rambam does not talk about the Simchat Pedashuvah or look at the Rambam. We see Sukkot is Man Simchatenu. We say Sukkot is Man Simchatenu. But we know all the Chagim. There's a mitzvah of Simcha, and the Rambam does not talk about Simchat Pedashuvah. Why doesn't the Rambam mention the Simchat Pedashuvah as a unique element of the Nisuch Hamayim? For what? For the Simchat Pedashuvah. The Simchat of Sukkot is something that's very beautiful. we have here a Sefer Torah. The Sefer Torah, the two Torahs, right? We have two Torahs. There is the first Torah that was given, which is what? Torah Shebechtav. And then the second one is Torah Sheba'al Peh. But there were also, now when was Torah Sheba'al Peh was given the Masoret, right? Masoret to Moshe Rabbeinu, Moshe Kibbutz Torah, V'Siram, Tzarei, Moshe, Luskenim, etc. But there were two Torah that were given that we find in the Chumash also. There was the first Luchot that were given, that were what? That were broken by Moshe Rabbeinu. And then there was the second Luchot that were given, where HaKadosh Baruch Hu tells Moshe Rabbeinu, Psol Lacha. Right? We read every Tanit, we read Psol Lacha. Vaychan Moshe, we read Psol Lacha, Shken Luchot. Right? Ve'achtov, and I will write the Lagachot, et Advirim Asher B'chot Yilushim Asher Shibak. So we have Torah Shebechtav, Torah Sheba'al Peh, and then we have two Luchot. There is an amazing Gemara in Masechet Bava Kama. It's an unbelievable Gemara. The Gemara says that the first Luchot, if you look at the first Luchot, there is no tet in the first Luchot. The first Luchot, it doesn't say the Man Yitabah. In the second Luchot, it says the Man Yitabah. And the Gemara says that the first Luchot is no tet, because they were atid lishaber. They were going to be broken. The second luchot, which were b'kayem, those luchot, we have a tet. And then the Gemara says, anyone that sees a tet, the halom, that's siman tov. Because tet, the first time we find tet is by kitov in the Torah. We find tet represents tov. So the second luchot has a tet. It's tov. The first Luchot does not have a tet. So what are we doing? Torah Shebechtav is wonderful. But Torah Shebechtav without Torah Sheba'al Peh is useless. Without Torah Sheba'al Peh, you may as well just have the Torah Shebechtav in a shelf somewhere and no one's going to look at it. Because it almost has no value. I'm not just Kedushat Sefer Torah. But without the Drashot of Chachamim, the Yom Mitot, Doshim, and all the Torah Sheba'al Peh that we have, the Shishim Siddrei Mishnah, if we don't have that, Shishim Masechtot, if we don't have Torah Sheba'al Peh, then you can't understand anything of Torah Sheba'al Peh. The Torah Sheba'al Peh was given with the second Lachot. Sol Lachot. Torah Sheba'al Peh, when we say, every person has an ability and opportunity to participate and to be involved in Torah Sheba'al Peh. If I remember I gave a shur one time, and Yochai gave a very nice perush on something. I remember when I said, no, here's my chelik with Torah Sheba'al Peh, you gave a very nice perush. I forgot what it was, something to do with the women or something, I think it was. But either way, every person has an opportunity and has a chelik in Torah Sheba'al Peh. A person who's not making, a person who's not participating in the Torah Shebechtav, if you're not picking up the Sefer Torah and you're showing it to everyone and you're giving everyone an opportunity to participate in Torah Shebechtav, then that is an arur. A person who is engaged in Torah Shebechtav and Torah Sheba'al Peh, that person is mitparech. That person is miparech b'chito. So Rabbatai, the Gemara says something interesting. Hani bablai tipshai, the Gemara says. Why? Shem kamim lefnei Sefer Torah, but lefnei Tamidei Chachamim lo kamim. Sefer Torah walks into the room, everyone stands up. Tamidei Chacham walks in the room, they don't stand up. The Gemara understood. The Sefer Torah ba'atzmo, למרות שיש בו קדושה, one of the highest levels of קדושה, but nonetheless, it's not the same thing as you have a Tamid Chacham who walks into the room, שיכול לפרש ולתרגם ולהסביר, להביא דבר מתוך דבר לתורה שבכתב. That's the concept of the Lakim Sefer Torah, Kayim Sefer Torah. And that was the Simchat B'Tay, Simchat B'Teshuvah. The Simchat B'Teshuvah was a Simchat, Torah Sheba'al Peh was a Simchat, our Hishtatfut in the B'riat HaOlam, which we're going to read Bereshit, was our Hishtatfut in Sukkot. And that's the Mayim. Mayim, you know, is Torah. Torah Mishlim Mayim. So that's Simchat of B'Teshuvah.